Nothing good comes out of dirty environment. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to take you through our wash day. Today is our wash day, so I'm going to use the shampoo that I made. If you haven't watched the video, I will leave the link on my description box for you to go and check it and watch. And if you don't have all the ingredients, you don't worry yourself. You can use rosemary and fenugreek, and you can get that in the market. Just go where they are selling vegetables, or maybe any spicy shop, and ask of rosemary. They will give it to you. So today I'm taking down this baby's dread. I normally wash her hair every 2 weeks, but because I'm experimenting something, I left the hair for 28 days. So today is our wash day. I'm going to take you through. I'm taking down her braids. This is just a protective hairstyle that I did to her. So if you are taking your hairstyle, you have to do it bit by bit. You don't rush, you take your time, because you are trying to grow your hair long. So we are trying to minimize all the manipulation. Anything that will break your hair, we are trying to avoid it, because we want to maintain the length that we have grown. So at this point, we are okay with this hair length. We don't want to grow more because it's too much for us to handle, and for her, she's always complaining when taking care of the hair. So we are minimizing on the growth. Now we don't want it to grow more than this. It's already full, long, and is healthy. So the only thing we are doing now is to maintain the length. We don't want to go back to bald again. Okay? Anything tight hairstyle, you have to avoid it. Anything detergent, you have to avoid it on your hair. Anything like tension, you have to avoid it on your hair. These are some of the rules of growing a long natural hair. It's very, some people are saying it's difficult to maintain natural hair. To me, it's very easy, because you don't do much, you do less. You only wash your hair after 2 weeks, and the only important thing that you don't skip is deep conditioning. Like, this deep conditioning is very, very important in maintaining natural hair. Okay, so please and please, no matter what, don't avoid, like, don't skip deep conditioning. It's very important. And know your hair type, know your hair porosity. You can make that test by yourself. You wash your hair, make sure your hair is very clean, then you remove one strand and put it in a glass of water. When you see your hair flood on the top, you have low porosity hair. When it goes at the middle, you have middle porosity hair. And when it sinks immediately to the bottom of that glass of water, you have high porosity hair. So you can make your test by yourself. Then you search on Google on the hair, or the products that are suitable for that hair porosity. So finally, we are done with taking down the braid. I can see that the hair is very, very dirty. You can see how full it is and long. Look at that. So we're about to start washing the hair. This is how we wash our hair. Like, if you don't want to go to salon, just do it here. Just do it in a simple way, like so. So I'm pouring the water. I want to wet the hair first before I go in with the shampoo. Okay, let me wet the hair. You can see the hair is dirty, like it's so dirty for 28 days without washing. So we have to do it, like we have to do it today. And look at the shampoo. This is how it's sitting pretty in the bottle. So I pump it and apply, and it forms very well. Forms very well. It's packed with all the natural ingredients, all the goodies in natural herbs, and the powder that we use: amla, chibe, fenugreek, rosemary, and lots more. You can check it and you will see all the ingredients that we use. Can you see how dirty it is? It's very dirty. So we have to take our time and wash it well. We have to take our time and wash it. Can you see how the hair is? Oh my god, this hair is so dirty. At the beginning it's not forming, but after washing we rinse, and then we go in with the shampoo again, and it cleans and it forms very well. Moisture is the best you can give your hair. Moisturize your hair, sis. If your hair lacks moisture, Length cannot be retained. Moisturize your hair. Healthy hair require money, effort and time you will spend. There is no two ways to that, even if you opt for the least expensive product. Hair care is not doing what the other person does, it is knowing and doing what works for your own hair, then stick to it. Consistency is the key, especially when you have type 4. Natural type 4 hair doesn't listen to one time care. You do not need to buy all the hair products you come across. Knowing your hair type, density, texture, porosity, it will save you money and stress. Okay, hair care is not doing what the other person does, it's knowing and doing what works for you on hair, then stick to it. Do not skip deep conditioning on wash day, except alternative deep conditioning works for your hair. Use product according to your hair characteristic. Most especially when your hair loves a product, it will respond well and then the result is always evident. At this point, I'm going in with this hair moisturizer, and then I'm using the white tooth comb to moisturize and comb the hair. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoy. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Please subscribe, like, comment and share, please and please. By doing so, you encourage us to do more, and we know that our effort is not wasted. Okay, so please and please subscribe. I beg you, subscribe, like, comment and share. Okay, and stay tuned for more hair care tips and body tips in general. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.